It's Saturday. It's not even. It's Sunday night. I'm sorry, I'm a little tipsy. I don't know why I said Saturday. It's Sunday night, and it's the Golden Globes are on, but I don't give a shit about that. So, I was thinking of either making Saturday or Sunday, like, story time night where I tell a funny story. And I try to make it short because I have a tendency to ramble. So, tonight's story on Sunday night is the story of how a homeless man kissed me on the cheek one time. It's already more interesting than the Golden Globes. But so basically I was on the train. I live in New York, and there's always panhandlers, and there's always like somebody asking for money, or sometimes a sandwich or something. Which, I mean, one of the reasons I don't give money to panhandlers is because a long time ago I gave this guy like $2 in quarters because I was just like, I didn't need it and it was weighing down my wallet. So I was just like, here, go, enjoy, get a sandwich. And like I was walking away and I watched him go get a beer, and I was just like you were supposed to buy food, not beer. And it was just really frustrating and angry. It made me really angry. So ever since then I've just been like, I don't really give money. I'll give food. I'll buy food if someone says like I'm hungry or I need water or something. I'm more than willing to do that, but generally I don't give money. On this day I was on the train, and there was this guy panhandling, and I don't know what drew him to me. Maybe it was my hair at the time. I don't know what my hair color was like at the time. I assume it might have been red, because I think it happened last year, so it probably was red or something. So it probably, was noticeable. He's like, do you have 50 cents? And I think, like, that day I was feeling particularly generous. I think I told him specifically, I don't have 50 cents, but I have $1, if you'd like that. And he was so happy that, he said, bless you. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad you like that. And then he leans in, like, he kind of, like, if this is where his face was, he starts to lean in towards me. And I'm like, what's going on? And I actually, like, turned my face, like, oh god, what's happening? Which, now, looking back, it makes me wonder if he would have tried to kiss me on the lips had I not turned my face. But anyway, he, like, leans in and just, like, kisses me on the cheek. And I'm just there, like, and, like, there were people on the train that saw, and this one girl, she saw it, and she goes, oh, hell no, which was, like, really funny, even at the time, but I was just so horrified that I'd just been kissed by a random person on the cheek. I was just so mind-boggled, and then he, like, walks off, he has his dollar, and he got his kiss, and I was just, like, it was so uncomfortable, and I wanted to, like, peel my skin off. Thankfully, the woman who was like, oh, hell no, she actually had hand sanitizer in her bag, and she's like, yo, let me help you out. And if by any chance that woman is watching, thank you so much. I am forever in debt to you for giving me hand sanitizer. And I hope that if you run out of hand sanitizer, somebody is nice enough to give you hand sanitizer in your life. I forgot to add, by the way, that the worst part of this, the thing that I really remember, is just how crispy his lips were. Like, his lips were beyond chapped. And it was just, like, the feeling. So, she gives me the hand sanitizer, and I'm like, like, all over my cheek, and, like, of course, even after the hand sanitizer, my cheek couldn't get clean enough. And, like, I go home, and I'm, like, scrubbing my face and, like, washing my face ridiculously. And it was just such a, like, why would this happen? Why did this happen to me? Why would anyone think it's okay to kiss a random person that you've never met on the cheek? I don't know. I still don't know the answers to these questions. So that's the story of how I got kissed by a homeless man on the cheek on the subways.